In the winter of 1901, an American innovator was born. Walter Elias Disney, born on December 5, 1901, in Chicago, Illinois, was a motion picture and television producer and showman, famous as a pioneer of cartoon films and as the creator of Disneyland. He was born into a family of 5 children to Elias Disney, an Irish-Canadian, and Flora Call Disney, a German-American. Disney attended McKinley High School in Chicago, where he took drawing and photography classes, and was a contributing cartoonist for the school paper. He also took night courses at the Chicago Art Institute. Before his career took off, he was fired from the newspaper for lacking imagination and having no original ideas.
Walt Disney did a great job of showing people that they can overcome their challenges.
He is famous for creating today's largest entertainment company, the Walt Disney Company. He achieved this by his animations, such as Steamboat Willie, that had positive feedback and was very successful, and Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, which became the most successful motion picture of 1938 and earned over $8 million on its initial release, and even today is still beloved and revered as one of the greatest films of all time. Disney didn't stop there though. He continued to make more award-winning adventure stories that both children and adults could enjoy.
Walt Disney impacted my life really from an early age on what videos my parents decided to show me. And through those videos, I was able to gain kind of a sense of self in terms of what I felt was appropriate behavior for me.
I have a real problem with the way that he presents the feminine perspective, specifically how he tries to maintain this duality of archetypes, like women have to rely on men in Disney films. Sleeping Beauty can't do anything until she's awoken by a kiss. She's left as this dead character and needs a man to liven her life up. But I think nowadays Disney is trying to do a little bit better with that, with movies like Brave or even Frozen, with like the beauty of sisterhood. So it is, Disney has presented this kind of whitewashed, negative view of women for a long time, and I think now that the company is getting over that.
His stories or creating his movies, there was a lot of hard things going on in the world, like World War I and World War II. Maybe he wrote this to allow people, the public, to just like have an escape or a dream, with his stories about fairy tales and happy endings and things like this. Just kind of like to forget reality and, dream and hope about possible better endings.
Although his stories and movies were rockets in entertainment, Disney wasn't satisfied. He wanted to bring more into the lives of the people, so he established the first theme park, Disneyland, in 1955.
To all who come to this happy place, welcome. Disneyland is your land. Here age relives fond memories of the past, and here youth may savor the challenge and promise of the future. Disneyland is dedicated to the ideals, the dreams, and the hard facts that have created America, with the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world. Thank you.
It was another success. It wasn't long before Disneyland grew into the #1 tour destination in the whole world. It drew people from far away, as Disney said, to come and relive fond memories of the past. It wasn't long before Disney moved on to his next project. He announced the opening of Disney World, a second theme park, in 1965. It was already undergoing construction. He unfortunately died a year later of circulatory collapse caused by lung cancer at the age of 65. Although Walt Disney died, his legacy went on. Movies were released year after year, and now there are more Disney collections than you can count. The company grew in size. Apart from the fact that more popular movies were made, the Walt Disney Company contains various TV networks, associated production, and distribution companies. Media Networks also manages Disney's interest in its joint venture with A&E Networks and ESPN Incorporated, having 80% ownership in ESPN and 50% ownership in A&E Networks. Disney's legacy will live on because he left an impression on people all around the world with his timeless stories that teach children and adults alike of good character and friendship.
An individual who can make stories which are timeless